Hi there, good evening, and welcome to another awesome tutorial by yours truly, Nate B, for Nate B Sounds. As you may notice if you listen to a lot of my tutorials, hopefully the mic quality is kind of improved. I bought a Blue Yeti microphone, so hopefully, yeah, it should sound a lot more clearer. What we may find is it might pick up my mouse clicks and keyboard presses, but I'm going to try my hardest to edit that out. And as I use the microphone more, hopefully we will get rid of that or whatever. So today's tutorial is making or reproducing rather the main room kind of sounds we're hearing on the charts and in the clubs and stuff like that. You know, this kind of stuff like Martin Garrix's Animals, you know, Tsunami, stuff like that, kind of big massive tunes like that. And the key to making this kind of genre of music is the kick is so important. It is all about the kick. You can play anything as long as you've got that kick right. It sounds pretty awesome. Now, what I've got here, I've made a folder with 100 of kicks that I've arranged. Now they're all labeled by key, so it's easy to just keep it in key with your arrangement. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this to Mediafire for you guys, because I know a lot of people like to message me and say, where did you get your samples from? Where can I find this? Where can I find that? Now, I'll just give you a link to these and you can help yourself with them. All I do ask is that you like this video, you leave me a comment saying, you know, anything you liked, anything you disliked, anything you want to see, anything like that. You know, just give me a bit of support and, you know, give me a bit of feedback, really. That's all I ask, and then you can help yourself to these kicks. So, back to the tutorial. As I said, the kick is very important, and these kicks are kind of perfectly suited for the kind of music we're going to be using, making rather. So, if you've watched a few of my other tutorials, you'll recognize this little cheat sheet kind of thing that we've got. If you haven't seen that tutorial, you can, if you want to go look at them, I think it's the creating a progression and melody tutorial. Unfortunately, my beautiful voice isn't on it. That's back in the day when I was a bit shy and I used to just type little annotations out. So, yeah, I am planning on redoing that tutorial. I was just waiting for my new mic, which I now have. So I shall be doing that new one as soon as I can. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick a scale to work with. And what we're going to make is we're going to use the F minor scale here. So that's this one here. So we can use all those keys that you see there. They've got a number on them. So I'm going to get that out of the way. Just remember that that's there for my reference. I will put the link to that in the description if you want to take a look at it from the Wikipedia page. So what I'm going to do is I've already set up two pretty cool patches here for silencing. Now, yeah, you're going to need silencing if you wanted to recreate this, but you know, just play around with different instruments, different synths, and see what you can come up with. As I say, the kick is the most important part, and I'm giving you 100 kicks there to use. So play about with them, with different instruments. Don't try and copy me. Try and make something new, and see what you come up with. Make a video, leave a comment, and let me listen to what you guys are making. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, you can do that. So yeah, I'm rambling on like I usually do. So yeah, let's get rocking. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna try and make something here, just a little. Something like that I'll do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record that. So I'll just mute the microphone so it doesn't. I'm not saying that you've already heard it. Yeah, who cares? Right, so I'm going to record this. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, it kind of needs speeding up. We'll just edit a little bit. get it sounding okay. What we'll do is copy that bit for there. Yeah, that sounds okay. So as I say, on its own, it just sounds, you know, it's nothing special, but you know, it sounds okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our kicks here, and we're gonna use our root note, which is F. So well, I think it's F. We're gonna try and find a good kick. That's all right. We'll use that one for now. That one I'll do for the purpose of the video. We'll pop this on here, get it all lined up properly. Right, and then hopefully it should sound pretty cool already. So that doesn't sound too bad. For the very little work we've done, I think that sounds pretty cool. Now you've got to think you're going to be spending a lot more time on this, but as for something that's just took us 10 minutes to do, that isn't that bad, and it's not far off what you're seeing already in the clubs with Martin Garrix. That's the point I want to get across with the with this tutorial mainly, is try not to overthink things. There's been many a times where I've sat there and had 50 million thousand tracks, you know, these kind of tracks with different instruments and stuff on, and I've stripped half of it away and I've come back with a track that sounds twice as good with half as many things going on. So less is more, especially with this kind of thing. That's the point I'm trying to get across. So what we'll do is we'll just go across with this again, and basically you've got your starting out point already here, and now what you can do is, as I said, I've got another silent one set up here for another track. Now all we really need is, if I go here, stuff downloaded on Mac, effects, if we just get an effect just to kind of fill it out, just to get my point across a bit better. What we'll do is we'll automate the volume, just to give it so it's not coming in by itself. So we'll probably bring that down a bit, and we'll bring that down from nothing, right? And of course, with this kind of music, you need some big massive claps. Right, so essential club sounds, you can't go wrong with those. Right, let's find a just trying to look for some at once. That will do, maybe. Right, and then it's a case of just finding where you want to put it. It's good to put it on the fourth kick, I think. That kind of works a lot of the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we'll turn that down because we don't want it too much. But what we do want is a lot of reverb on these kicks. Large spaces, halls. Yeah, that will do. We'll tinker with that a bit. So what we'll do is we'll listen to this now and see how that sounds. Lower this down a few octaves. So what we're gonna do is, oh, why do that? Deafens me every time. Alright, we'll bring that down an octave. Listen to that again. I'm gonna move those claps to make, oh, go away, to about there maybe. Let me play about here. Oh, go away. Alright, boom. Try that. Find a ride, nice cymbal. Want it kind of light. It's something that's there, but that's not really noticeable. And then you want it to follow the kick. So just copy it onto the kick here. A bit quieter than that. Building your track around that basis, really. I mean, what you can do is actually we'll move that there, and then we'll use that again. And what we'll do is we'll use a different instrument this time and kind of build it across. So we want to find something that sounds good with our riff that we've created. Oh, I like that. That might be better actually coming first. So what we'll do is we'll do that and let's listen to how that sounds coming in. What we're going to do is we're going to sidechain that. You should know how to sidechain now, especially if you've seen my videos. I do it all the time, but what we're going to use is LFO tool just for a quick sidechain. Let's listen to this. Something doesn't sound quite right, does it? That might be better. Synth here for this part, just to go with the other bit that we have. Sidechain that, I think that sound okay. Preset 2. What we'll do is we'll delete that there, copy that there. Right, and we need some effects. Yeah. What do we need? Reverse effects. See, that's the kind of effect that Martin Garrix uses a lot. Something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Right, yeah. And if we lower that down, oh, we want that on its own channel. So let's listen to that. Stereo delay, turn it up a bit. Put that in the same place, and again over here. I think it's about there, is it? No. Yeah, it's about there. Might be a bit much, but Maybe okay, we'll try that. I want a kind of big impact as well. Just line that up so we get an impact from here. Turn that down a bit. Right, let's play it all together and see how it sounds. This a bit, slow it down a bit, put it about there. I like the sound, but it's a bit too short, so what I'm going to do as well is lower the pitch of it. Now this is all the kind of stuff, these little bits and bats that you want to be doing with your kind of stuff. Go to audio units, Apple, and pitch. Now a lot of people will use that sample because it's Vengeance, and Vengeance are one of the most popular sample providers for making music, especially this kind of music. So what we're going to do is just lower the pitch a bit, and now that sounds unique. Although it's the same sample, and what you're hearing is the same, it's much lower pitched, so it's unique to your track, and I think it'll sound a bit better as well. Let's listen. Not sure about this squealy thing though, but we'll see. For my liking, so what I'm going to do is lower that distortion. Let's listen to it. I tend to like overdrive with silence. The type of distortion it's kind of harsh, but not harsh enough to spoil the sound. So we'll see how that sounds. Some chords with a big room synth. Now I'll show you what I mean on here if I can just find one. Alright, so let's see how that sounds. We'll see what we can make. What we want is right, we've got our lead here, and what I want to happen is yeah, get rid of all that. I just want two little chord progression here. So what can we do? Let's see. I'll mute that for a start. Let's see. see how that sounds. Probably best off putting the kick off there and that. And if we wanted to take it a little bit further, I always say further. I don't know why. I don't know if you've noticed in my videos, I tend to say further. It's further. And what we'll do though is get the sugar bites. We do love a bit of sugar bites here on my channel. Well, I do anyway. I don't know if you guys do, but I love it. We're gonna put vinyl there. Turn the time down to 4, and if you listen to that now, it should add a quite cool effect to it. We might need to extend that to there. Yeah, there we go. That's the spot. What we got? That's an F. We could go up to a G, maybe. And then what we can do is start and just copy and paste that bit again. I don't know. Yeah, we'll leave that out for now. And if you wanted to be extra special and brave, what you could do as well is record. Seeing as how we've got a new mic here, I'm going to try something out. What we're going to make a new track. Audio input, create. We've got this here now, and as you can see, my voice is there. So I think you know what I'm going to do here. Now we need to think of some cool words to say, what people would say in these type of tracks. It usually involves swearing, and just a random phrase really. Let me try and think. Shall we just say Nate B sounds, motherfuckers? Yeah, we'll say something like that. And then it'll sound a bit gay at first and a bit shit, but we're going to make it good. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sound. Oh, that's a bit loud. Nate B sound when I'm recording. Nate B sounds, motherfucker. Nate B sounds, motherfucker. Nate B. Delete. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Pardon my French, by the way. I don't normally swear, but it's kind of a given with this kind of music. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. As I said, it sounds a bit crap on its own, but again, we'll use this pitch, lower the pitch a little bit to make me sound a bit more manly, I suppose. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. What to do is if you duplicate it and take off the pitch. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds. Better with just the one. Nate B sounds. We could add a delay.
Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers.
Maybe even some
sounds, motherfuckers.
Now, for some reason, my Space Designer has lost a lot of its presets, and I don't know why, but me.
Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers.
Sounds okay, I suppose. Let's listen to that. What we'll do is 10. Alright. Let's listen.
Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers. Nate B sounds, motherfuckers.
You know, you can kind of play with it. I mean, it's I'm just doing this on the fly, but you know, you can have some fun with that. That's simply how you can, you know, make your voice sound not like your voice if you're a bit shy about your voice. Just lower the pitch, add some delay, and it doesn't sound like you anymore. It's great. Yeah, I may do another tutorial with vocal effects and stuff like that, and because we're just scratching the surface here with the stuff that you can do with your own vocals. So if you are interested in that kind of thing and working with your own vocals, making you sound a lot better than you actually are if you can't sing or whatever, then leave me a comment below and I'll get that tutorial made up for you guys. I think I'm going to wrap that up here. I'll play it once more just all the way through to show you how far we've come or whatever. It's not too bad, and as you can see, it is a lot more simple than it seems at first sight, I think. It's all about that kick, and as I say, I'm providing you with the kicks there, 100 of them, which you are free to use. Just give me a like, give me some feedback in the comments below, and you're free to use them. So yeah, as I say, I'll play this again, and then I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and good night. Bye.